We are ready for our next fight. Making his way to the ring and fighting out of the red corner, it's Guillermo Caro.
Guillermo Caro is 24 years old, but don't let that young age fool you. He is a veteran of Muay Thai and TCB. He's fighting out of Juniper Muay Thai with a 6-5 record. He stands at 5'9".
Oh, he's looking smooth. He's looking relaxed. I'm excited. This is going to be a fun bout. Again, more experienced practitioners, no shin guards on, so everything just lands with that much more impact, that much more thuds. I mean, if you hit a foam bat on you at the pool versus a steel pipe, that's going to feel a bit different. That's my analogy tonight. Guarding and the respect you got to have for those. We already just saw in that last bout between Alonso and Alejandro. Alejandro got a little stumbled in the early bit with a kick that landed on a glove. So excited to see these guys challenge themselves a bit further now that they're advanced in their career. And seeing those elbow pads on, we're going to have some elbows throw too.
Yep, this is our first Class A bout of the night, although I guess we are debating what the definition of Class A was from that last one. As we did see that was Class C, may not be. One of the big things to note here is that knees to the head are allowed. That could easily change up the dynamic of clinch situations and close quarters combat, where up until this point, when we see that kind of high energy fighting, things have been a little bit more limited. Let's throw it over to Chris Fuller now to announce his opponent.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring and fighting out of the blue corner, it's Jose Medina.
And Jose Medina is also someone with plenty of experience here in Muay Thai. He's fighting out of the STB Training Center and currently stands at 3-4 in his career record. He's 5'8", and like I said, 28 years old. This is someone who has built up his skills in this sport and is looking to dedicate his all to it now. And if he wins here, this is matching his win-loss record together, a big step forward to make a claim towards one of these titles.
Absolutely, and like we're going to notice, we're already seeing that Caro's looking a little bit more like the sharper athlete tonight, whereas Jose is coming in here, a little more fat around the midsection, but I can tell you from watching the footage, he's a game fighter. He is game in there. His appearance isn't matching exactly how lethal he can be. And with these guys' knees to the head, this is the first bout we're going to see it. We saw Alonso in the last bout kind of ducking his head, and Alejandro doing a great job of kneeing the body just by pressuring the head. But imagine if he could land right that knee on somebody's skull and just turn the lights out.
Yeah, and as we see Jose Medina square the ring, we're going to throw it back over to Chris Fuller to get this fight underway.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for three 2-minute rounds in the TCB 145-pound division. It is brought to you by our friends at Modelo, brewed for those who fight better, and Pev's Paintball and Airsoft Park, the Mid-Atlantic's premier paintball and airsoft park. And now, starting out, fighting out of the red corner, standing 5'9" and weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of Juniper Muay Thai with a record of 6 wins and 5 defeats, it's Guillermo Caro. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 5'8" and weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of STB Training Center with a record of 3 wins and 4 defeats, it's Jose Medina. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the TCB 145-pound division. It is brought to you by Modelo and Pev's Paintball and Airsoft. Your referee is Mike Weber.
Mike Weber about to get this fight underway. This Class A bout is one where we're going to be seeing quite a bit of angles by which offense can be done, and I'm very excited for these two to demonstrate the full extent of their Muay Thai experience.
Caro's also just looking like generally the bigger guy in here too.
Yep, definitely going to be a factor. In terms of heights, 5'8" versus 5'9", Jose Medina versus Guillermo Caro, but definitely in terms of reach and in terms of ability to translate musculature into strength, we could see Guillermo Caro maybe pull away from Jose if we aren't careful here, but the fact that Jose has so much experience means that he's definitely no slouch either. Fighting in Class A, we are going to see a close stance between these two fighters, both of them just trying to figure out each other's guards.
Right now, both of them are landing just right on the form, both K-blocking a lot. You know, a few leg kicks kind of shuffling through, but already a lot of thud coming out of Caro. Oh, but Jose finds some good counter hooks as Caro steps in.
That's one of the things about this high guard. If you get close enough and start hooking around the far side, you can still land shots to the head here. Guillermo, though, Iron Jaw doesn't really seem too affected by that, continuing to keep that stance up, and is now starting to push Jose Medina back. Space may become a premium for the blue corner.
Jose's starting to have a hard time keeping his hands up after blocking all those kicks. You're seeing at distance, they kind of drifted down low.
So early into this first round, this could be a problem of conditioning.
Good hook low kick.
Guillermo, first big blow opening up Jose Medina in this round, and there's another one. Look at how much respect Jose has to play to some of these kicks, as once again he's dodging all the way back to the ropes.
Caro doing a great job just maintaining pressure. Anytime he kind of gets something fired at, he takes a few steps back, immediately retakes space, pushing Jose back to these ropes as he is cutting the ring, making sure there's no route to escape. Oh, good kick, 3 kick. Oh, but a little bit of a check there.
Guillermo Caro gonna finally advance once more. Clinch situation deep into the neutral corner here. Looking for knees. He's gonna find leverage versus Jose Medina, who's trying to get out of this situation by escaping towards the corner. And the referee will break it up.
I like how Caro, to enter that clinch, elbowed his way in. You see a lot of people try to kind of punch and reach around for clinch entries, which is a valid tactic. Oh, it's good double kick follow-up. But Caro, when he wants to get in, he's getting in tight shelled and feeding you a bow.
Jose Medina definitely kind of feels a bit off kilter here once Guillermo Caro has developed that strategy. Jose may have landed the first few big shots of the round, but ever since then, the space control that we're seeing out of the red corner has been perfect.
Oh, look at Caro just standing up, chilling. Great job by the red corner, just constant forward pressure. Also, just like the quicker returns. Like anytime he got touched with one, he wanted to throw 2 back. Never letting anything go unanswered. Always pressing forward, always making sure he got a lick in. Jose's fighting well here, but a lot of distance moving back, a lot of getting pushed back to the ropes. Even when he does land, it's not having the right potency. It's not having the right leverage, just based off the backwards movement.
And it's terrifying to see Guillermo Caro all smiles in his corner right now, consulting with his group, like you said, not even having to take that stool in. Could just demonstrate that he has a lot more left in the tank. Jose Medina came out swinging, but you've already kind of brought up this topic of conditioning, and I think we've seen his hands drift down throughout the course of that first round. Hopefully he can find a second win here, or things could be lights out before the 3rd round.
Yeah, his arms are also getting conditioned by blocking bare shin kicks, so that's a real hard reason they're dropping too. Oh, good right hand. Eats the inside leg kick, but delivers a harder blow.
Yep, Guillermo Caro, once again, now this time able to kind of sweep back around, knowing he's going to be able to rebuy space. Jose Medina is just getting run to and fro across the ring, trying to once again find an opening, but every time he wheels in, Guillermo keeps the guard up and finds a check right back to the chin.
Absolutely. Oh, hits him with a little forward elbow on the rush in, kicks low. We're going to see Caro build and build and build. Great combinations. Jose's trying to fire back, but oh, that leg kick, that nod is acknowledgement that hurt, homie.
All right, once again, we see the combos from Guillermo Caro. He's keeping it tight. Hook right into a leg kick as well, making sure Jose can't find anywhere to adapt to, and he is back to the corner yet again. I think this time around, Jose is keeping the guard a little bit further up, but Guillermo finds an angle to start going for a clinch. Knees coming out from both of these fighters, but with the rope control in favor of Guillermo here, the referee's going to allow for the scoring opportunities to continue as they're looping one another around. Finally, it will be broken up.
I like that Guillermo tested the waters there. I would say stay at the range where you're having your big success, though. Like right here, I think that gave Jose a little bit of confidence coming back. Maybe I can rush forward and look for safety in the clinch when it's too much. But a right hand fed bobs the head back. Caro is looking down lane, trying to, oh, good leg kick again. He might go back to one of those 2 kicks without any hesitation. Oh, hits a bare shit on the jaw.
This is going to be a tough one for Jose to stabilize on. 22 seconds left of this round, and right now he has not found a way off the ropes. Clinch yet again. Guillermo finding an angle to go for the knees. Jose trying to trade right back. But look at the leverage that Guillermo has, kind of forcing Jose up and in. And that means that while the referee will break this up, that was once again more scoring opportunities for the red corner here.
Absolutely great round. Both guys firing good weapons, but Guillermo only building a lead in my mind.
Jose will need to find something big here, and I do think that he's beginning to develop a game plan on that front. Like you said, Liam, after that first clinch, we saw him going in a little bit deeper, finding leverage, but Guillermo is keeping that guard clean throughout the course of this fight here. And so Jose will need to not only get a big moment, but he's going to have to get some shot that really rattle Guillermo's ability to defend.
Like, I think you're right. Jose found confidence. He's like, oh, maybe I can win some clinch exchanges. Maybe this is a place where we're on even ground. And you saw him starting to return and really like drive in and commit to closing distance. But again, I think Guillermo also had good answers. It's like, okay, you want to come in? Let me put my elbow up. I'm going to keep your arrangement. I see I have success here. Goes back to the leg kicks, goes back to the hooks, and now is really feeding in really sharp right hands, just splitting the guard down the center. Guillermo does have a good clinch of his own. We saw him starting to win on the ropes towards the end of that round. So I'm excited to see, can Jose build up, maybe land some damage early on, change the tide, change the momentum, or Guillermo Caro just build these leg kicks into a devastating victory.
Already you see that guard dropping a little bit for Jose. Typically it is at range, so it's not that big of a deal, but Guillermo has already proven how astute he is in finding openings. Jose Medina going for a high kick here, going to be traded right back though, keeping that guard up, and that's going to connect.
That was clean. Good job putting up the knee. Not necessarily even as a blow, just his frame.
And Jose kind of going to a slow clinch there, wrenches his way back out. Now, once again, I think he's going to try to dive in, looking for an opening, but the reactive style that Guillermo is playing is so sharp, it's barely getting any window of opportunity.
Oh, there you go. Cars need to find his hard lands. He needed to just reestablish the weapons.
And that kick is going to sneak right under the ribs of Jose Medina, who once again tries to find an angle. But Guillermo, just iron jaw rushes in, going to bogart Jose into the corner, forcing desperation knees out. Guillermo Caro trying to flip this back around as Jose will get leverage. And a few shots to the belly, but now with that leg lock, it looks like it's time to break it up.
Oh, you see Jose can find a little bit of success in here, but Caro, good lands with the body, good lands with the hooks. However, his kicks have gotten a little more checked in this third round.
Yeah, Jose is keeping a pretty consistent energy level throughout the course of this second round or third round here. 30 seconds left on the clock. Jose's going to have to find something big, but once again, chin check from Guillermo Caro is going to force blue corner to cede space, and he's right back up against the ropes for yet another time.
Oh, and this is just toughness, too. You're seeing Caro just stand there, take a shot, delivering a hard kick right back. If there's ever any boxing, you're going to see the legs get punished. Oh, Jose trying to open up, but also leaving his chin up in the air.
And with the clapper sounded, this is going to be the end of it. Finishing in a clinch, Guillermo Caro, Jose Medina showing out here, but I think this might just be all the red corner.
Oh, absolutely, and you see the confidence in him. You see him thanking his coaches. He knows he kind of ran away with that at the end. Jose's corner is so proud of their student. He put up an amazing performance, but Guillermo Caro, it is your night. You had an amazing performance, and I'm very confident we're going to see the red corner get their hand raised.
And I hope to see more of these guys in TCB. Like I said before, these are two fighters who have dedicated themselves to Muay Thai. Guillermo Caro coming out of one of these specialist gyms here, and I think that means that he's going to be one of these people propelling this promotion to this next level and be a real competitor down the line if he decides to make a pro debut, for instance.
Oh, yeah. Now they're going to have to get a lot more experience going to a lot more international competition. You know, kickboxing is one of the higher participatory sports in the world, so it's one of those sports that you got to make sure that you got an extensive amateur career in. Now, both these guys are showing incredible skill, though, flowing in and out of clinches, changing strategy, adapting throughout the fight, going in with bare shins, too, and now the full array of rules available to them. This was an amazing bout. And Caro, that is like one of the more disciplined guys at returning shots I've seen tonight. Mm-hmm. Taking a shot, firing three. Taking a shot, firing three, and not just taking it to say, oh, I'm tougher. No, he's like defending and blocking, but the times something slips through, you got to have the will to say, nah, I'm going to give you something worse.
the capacity for someone to not immediately reel back after being punched in the face is one that you really have to train towards. And Guillermo Caro is one of those people who's representing that skill. I'll tell you what, Liam, that is something that we're going to be seeing shown by a lot of our other elite fighters that are going to have a place on the card tonight. So expect that kind of exchange to become all the more common throughout the course of our fights here at TCB 40. Let's throw it over to Chris Fuller and company as he is going to get up here and grab the judges' decisions.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision, and all 3 judges have scored this bout 30-27 in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. Out of the red corner, it's Guillermo Caro.
And congratulations to Guillermo Caro for emerging victorious, chalking up his 7th win here in Muay Thai and TCB. Congratulations to Muay Thai, but also congratulations to Medina for showing his best stuff here on the